Hey everyone, I'm here bringing a video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, we're going to be breaking down all the details for the new units for the final Super Dragon Ball Heroes collaboration. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and dive right in. And of course, yes, I should be sleeping right now, but all the details dropped on X, and I figured I'd go ahead and dive in, give you my reaction, give you my thoughts on these units. So let's go ahead and dive in. There's a bunch to go over. So here is the Universe Tree Power Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Goku. Not the unit that I think most people were expecting when the final Super Dragon Ball Heroes was going to come out, but this was a pivotal moment in the promotional anime, so I kind of understand their choice, but I think a lot of people would have liked some other options. But let's go ahead and take a look at the unit in itself. I have no idea what this is going to be. Okay, interesting. Alright, so it is going to be Dragon Ball Heroes leader with Kamehameha and Power Beyond Super Saiyan. So two categories that are very strong at 170%. However, to run this as a 200% lead, you're going to need a crossover category on there. I thought there wasn't going to be any Dokkan Festival exclusive hero units, but it seems like this is going to be one, being that it is a 170% and 30% lead. Okay, all right, interesting. Raises attack and defense for one turn, causes immense damage to enemy. So pretty basic on the super attack. All right, let's look at the passive here. Entrance animation upon the character's entry, once only defense 200% and launches additional super attack for 4 turns from the character's entry turn. All right, so very strong defensively right off the bat. So key plus 2 attack and defense 150%. Top of that 200%, plus an additional 150% when attacking, plus an additional 40% with each attack performed, up to 200%. So it seems like this unit is going to be definitely not first position. It is going to take a little build up here. Hopefully it'll have some damage mitigation or guarding. Launches additional attack, and that has a great chance of becoming a super attack, and randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to STR key spheres, which is nice. When there are 3 or more category allies or crossover category allies, or an ally that has Xeno on the team. Okay, all right, just needs to be on the team. That's doable. That's not too bad. Is there a different? It kind of ends and cuts off. Oh, here we go. All right, so we already talked about the entrance animation, so let's go ahead with the Xeno on the team. So there's that. Let me turn this little thing off here on my computer. Give me 1 second here. Why is that there? Anyway. Plus an additional attack 50% for the rest of the battle, and great chance of guarding all attacks. Okay, interesting. Great chance of a guarding attack. Okay, with 3 or more keys to obtain, plus an additional 100% to attack for the rest of the battle, and guards all attacks with 5 or more keys. Okay, so you just have to make sure you get 5 or more key spheres all the time, because that's going to guarantee guard. Is that going to be enough though with all the defensive stats boosting? It's going to hit really hard though. Okay, plus an additional 150% for the rest of the battle with 7 more key spheres obtained, and then plus an additional 40% damage reduction when guard is activated. All right, so you need to get guard activated, which is a great chance with 3 or more key spheres, and a guaranteed chance, or not even a chance, it's just guaranteed guards at 5 or key spheres obtained or more. Okay, seems really strong. So gotta have either a Xeno on the team or a 3 crossover category allies, 3 or more. All right, okay. It doesn't exclude the individual, so I don't think it does. All right, it seems pretty solid to me. Kind of where the power creep is right now. Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Shocking Speed Warrior, Gauss, Godly Power, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, Great Link set. It's on all these categories here, which is good. Okay, which is good. And then raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes damage. All right, we knew that already. All right, okay. Okay, I think that's a win here. Okay. Oh, and a medium chance of performing a critical hit for 1 turn. Oh, okay. Okay. There's some crit there. All right. I'll tell you what. This guy's gonna hit extremely hard if you have everything going on. The defensive stat, it does fall off after 4 turns. So for 4 turns, this guy's probably not gonna die at all. And then after that, you got to make sure you have the 5 key spheres up. Okay. All right. Got something interesting here. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. So the Goku, very strong. I think they did a good job. It seems like it's going to hit extremely, extremely hard as well. So let's look at the Youth Fu here. The DogiDogi fully absorbed. Let's move on here. All right. Time Travelers. Yeah, so the Goku is technically a Dokkan Fest. It's not a Dokkan Festival exclusive ban or anything of that nature. It's just, it has the 200% lead there. So that's the main unit. This is 130% lead, so that doesn't really matter there. I can't really see the super attack. So it greatly raises attack, stacking, and raises defense for 1 turn, and there's some other stuff. Keep us to 150% to attack and defense, plus an additional 50% to attack and defense, and chance of performing critical hit 20% per crossover category ally or time travelers category ally. Okay, okay. Plus an additional attack and defense 100% when performing super attack. So another second or third position like Goku. Goku definitely not a first position until I guess you build everything up. You might be okay when you're guarding, right? If you build everything up and you're guarding and 40% damage mitigation, you can go in first position. Where did I leave off here? Launches additional attack, has a high chance of becoming super attack. Launches additional attack. These are like crazy long paragraphs. Crazy long passives. Great chance of becoming super attack and reduces damage by 20% when there's another extreme class ally attacking the same turn, or when there's a super class enemy, and a chance of performing critical hit up to 40%. Okay, there we go. Damage mitigation of 20% up to 40, so you can get up to 60% damage mitigation. That's very strong. Within the same turn. Okay, so for sure second or third position. So within the same turn with each super attack performed. So basically getting 2 super attacks off is very, very important, because if you do that, you're going to get 60% damage mitigation, which is huge. Huge. Alright. Got to make sure there's a extreme class ally attacking the same turn, or you're fighting against super class enemies as well. And then high chance of changing all key spheres to AGL key spheres and tech key spheres starting from the 5th turn. Okay, okay. Interesting. Interesting. An orb changer, and then a very high chance of, or just a high chance of all key spheres. Wow. That's new. That's a seemingly kind of like a new dynamic there. Demonic power, cold judgment, godly power. So it's all demonic power. So yeah, demonic power. There we go. Cold judgment, godly power, fierce battle, brainiacs, big back bosses, and fear and faith. All right, this boost up that demonic power team. And we're kind of looking at, okay, all right. I like how that's built as well. If you're able to play this in second or third position, 6% damage mitigation up, okay. Looking pretty solid. Greatly raises attack. We knew that causes supreme damage with a high chance of stunning. Okay, so you do only have the supreme damage multiplier on this unit versus the immense damage on the Goku. Let's look at the Aeos. Either one. This is a Realm of Gods, 130%. Aeos' Grand Mission, attack and defense 120%, and a defense 120 when receiving an attack, plus an additional defense 120% when there's a crossover category ally in the same turn when receiving an attack. Okay, that's a lot going on there. Plus an additional defense 120, so 120, 120, 120, 120. That's a lot of stats. All enemies attack and defense minus 24%. Medium chance of stunning all enemies at the start of the turn. Okay, Jiren dynamic. High chance of evading enemies attack. Okay, 50%. Plus an additional chance of evading enemies attack per including super attack, 10% within the same turn, and additional 66% to attack up to 240 with each evade evaded, with each attack evaded, and all allies keep +2 attack. Okay, oh, whoa, okay. This is an interesting unit. So it has all this dodging mechanic, a lot of defensive here. And then this is all allies. Wow, all allies. This is a great unit. Or at least a great support unit. Plus an additional key +1 and attack defense 24% for crossover category characters. So a 64% boost. And recovers 24% HP at the end of the turn in which the attack was received. Okay, so if you do get hit, you get 24% HP. But if you don't get hit, you don't get that. Alright. Doesn't link very well, unfortunately. You have Telekinesis, More Than Meets the Eye, Solid Support, Cold Judgment, Master of Magic, Godly Power, and Fierce Battle. You're only on a few categories here, but man, you are a solid support in all of these. Okay. Man, 3 like B+, A- type of units, right? Not like completely OP units, but pretty solid. Not one disappointment yet. So Dark King Demigra. See what this guy does. Alright, 130 for demonic power. So seemingly there's going to be another demonic power unit, which again, can help out that team even more. Keep us to attack and defense 240 right off the bat. Alright, there we go. There's no build up here. Let's just go right at 240. Plus an additional attack defense 120% when performing a super attack. High chance of performing a critical hit. Reduces damage by 40%. Unconditional. No conditions here. Plus an additional 20% when there's another crossover or demonic power category ally attacking the same turn. Only one. Okay, it's not all. Only one. That's easy enough. That's a 60% damage mitigation. Plus an additional damage. Oh, wait a minute. 20% before attacking when all allies are attacking the same turn or extreme class. So if you have a full extreme class team, which again, not very hard if you're running demonic power, you're going to have a 80% damage mitigation before attacking, and then after attacking 60% with all these stats. Yeah, after performing super attack, you get additional attack defense 120%. Okay, plus an additional 40% with each attack received up to 240. Woo. Plus an additional attack defense 120 as a first attacker in a turn. Okay, so you get more there. And then extreme class allies 60%. What? And chance of performing a critical hit 24% of the second or third attack. Whoa. So this is a semi-support in second or third, and then an absolute tank running this on an extreme class team at 80% that seemingly can hit very, very hard as well. Dude, this is 4 for 4. What's going on here? Brainiacs, Big Bad Bosses, okay. Revival, Master of Magic, Godly Power, Fear and Faith, Fierce Battle, Sun Demonic Power, Realm of Gods. I guess you can run a, extreme class Murzumasu team, Dragon Ball Heroes, Story Figures, Resurrected Warriors, Time Travelers, Crossover. Interesting. This is, wow, okay. They're doing a great job. Greatly raises attack for one turn. Supreme Death. Okay. Okay. Oh, whoa. Huh. Okay. Hold on. This is a full support unit then. So in the first, okay, no, this is only in the second and third. So in the first position, you're gonna super attack and get 30% to your allies in defense, and you're going to get additional attack defense 120 as you build up here. And technically in the first position, you have 80% damage mitigation because this is before attacking. Wow. Okay. This might be the best one so far. All right, let's finalize here with Warrior in Black Bardock here. Oh, boy. Pretty interesting. Solid. Super Saiyan's caliber 130. Again, very, very long passive skill. Key +2, attack and defense 150%. Medium chance of performing critical hit. Plus an additional attack and defense 100% when attacking. Plus an additional attack 150% with a chance of performing critical hit 30% when attacking. Okay. All right, plus an additional 150%. If the enemy's target is 70% or less, plus an additional attack 150% with a chance of performing critical hit, not 30% when attacking. If the enemy's HP is 40% or less, plus an additional 50% attack, launches additional super attack. And when the target enemies is attack down or defensive down or stunned, reduces, seals the enemy's attack. Reduces damage by 40% unconditional. Wow, this is a lot of damage reduction in the 40 to 80% range. Just very strong. Unconditional 40% damage mitigation plus an additional 15% damage mitigation within the same turn before attacking if an enemy's HP is 70% or less, plus an additional 15% damage mitigation before attacking the same turn if the HP is 40% or less. So you're going to get 70% damage mitigation if your enemy's HP is 40% or less. Plus an additional attack and defense 100% and launches an additional super attack for the rest of the battle after delivering a final blow. I hate the final blow mechanic on there, but this is also interesting as well. 40%, and then it really depends on the HP, which I'm not a huge fan of. Still a usable unit. Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Experienced Fighters, Saiyan Lineage, Saiyan Pride, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle. Okay. Is that it? Greatly raises defense, attack and defense for one turn, supreme damage, and greatly lowers attack and defense. Wow. Okay. Oh boy. I think this guy is the best one to summon for. If you're running extreme class teams and if you want to boost up demonic power, because the value is pretty high here. If you want to run a Super Dragon Ball Heroes or crossover team, it's gonna be this bad boy. But all of them are good. All of them are good. All right. Well, let me know in the comment section below. I just went over the details on here. Yeah, it's joined the power creep. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, let me know the details in the comment section below. If you are new to my channel, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkan, and we'll catch you next time. Later.